this is kind of a prelude to the daily quests I'm going to be doing, hopefully on a fairly regular basis. Hopefully daily, but not daily. Anyway, the wonderful thing that happened yesterday or the day before, there was a quest to play 40 minions under 2 or less mana cost. And being lazy, I went in and created a deck. The deck in question had a whole pile of 2s and 1s, and it was this, questing 2s. So basically there's 20, I believe there's 20 2s and 10 1s. And that makes up the deck. It's an entirely aggro deck, there's no two ways about it. It's more fun than any Murloc deck I've ever attempted to put together. Especially because I don't particularly like Murlocs. Too easy to die, and you don't get any fun functionality apart from with the big Murlocs. And they're quite expensive quite often. Or not cheap. More than 2. So, just to show you in action, it's basically I put it together purely and utterly to do the quest, and I was thinking, well, the bottom line being, doesn't really matter if it all falls to pieces. I'm just going to play out 40 odd minions, and that'll get me, well, I think it was 40 or 60 points or something, like coins. And I was thinking, that'll be fine, doesn't really matter. However, I have barely lost with this. It's a wonderful little deck, which I have great fun playing. So, just to show you this in action, there's certain classes at times and basic that it doesn't work. I think I've been beaten down quite a few times by paladins. Now people have got aggro decks as well. It's hard to fight against. And basically, most mages should destroy me. My mage deck, my Fire and Ice mage deck, would destroy me entirely. However, most people at Hun. Oh, that's not a start actually. I like this combination. That's the whole point of the Iron Beak Owl was essentially brought in to stop taunt from the other side, but the combination between these two is just delightful. Putting her out. What am I facing? Shaman. That's fine. Yeah, I'll go with that. This is not the best draw. The best draws are bringing out fairy dragons and chargers and all the rest of it in turn 2, but that was a bit of fun. I'm going to bring up her.
Do you need a blessing?
Hello. Hi. Oh yeah, I've made it a Warlock deck purely for card draw. The idea is basically hopefully get them dead before it gets too extreme. Because they start bringing out cards you can't defend against. So I have no spells, it's all minions. So basically they're a whole bunch of little... if I can keep minions on the deck, I'm doing really well. It doesn't always happen, obviously. Wow, okay, that's hardcore. Right. Okay. This juggler is wonderful, but he's got that out, so I'm going to bring him up. He's probably going to attack me because he doesn't want to attack that. However, the Silent Style will come out next time, so yeah, he attacks me. Leaves his board clear. Still in overcharge. That's nice. I bring him out. I silence that. Dark face and boom. Not about that. See, now he's got a problem. Who do you kill? You've got your 2-1 out. You can kill my archer, kill my owl. Gotta do something now. Your little axe is not gonna do much for you. Okay. Although if he keeps the owl alive, which he seems to be doing so. Excellent. So that totem's gonna die. Double taunt. Don't need it just now though, so nice juggler out. Taunt out. Happy days. Access that. Excellent. getting in good position. He could have like the lightning thing if he's a whole overcharge build. It can pretty much destroy most things. Might not destroy my giant. And that's his biggest concern. By far. You've only got 2 mana left. What are you going to do? You're going to die very quickly at this rate. Which is quite awesome. Get another turn, or at least it's coming out. Ooh, depends on what I draw. Ideally, I'll get an abusive sergeant. Just to get the excellent, superb, done and dusted. It's a lot of damage, it's a lot of aggro to take. It's so much better than I love that. We might as well run another one. Because why not? Why wouldn't you? Let's run it. It is so much fun to play. It really is. I just have an immense amount of fun with this deck. Don't get me wrong, like I said, don't get me wrong, it's not infallible by any stretch of the imagination. A deck like this shouldn't work at all by common conventions. And yeah, I can get my ass handed to me. Like the Paladin, for example, there's a fair chance I'll probably lose the Paladin.
Your soul shall be mine.
That's not dreadful. I'll put the Pite Size somewhere back. And hopefully get some taunt or something out. Oh, that's not bad, extra damage. Okay. Hopefully I'll draw 1 at some point. The Archer come out first. Obviously, Novice Engineer is just basically to fill my hand up because I burn through cards really quickly. It really is quite a excellent one. So you bring her out. You shoot. It's not going to be a lot of damage at the moment. Because he can easily then come out and trade, put up the.
I hope you like my invention.
Excellent. Well, I can't kill that, so I'm probably not going to bother. Ooh. No, not yet. I'm going to bring up the Novice Engineer.
I hope you like my invention.
Actually,
I'll give it a shot.
They're alive. Just now. Right. I think the idea, if I get the right cards. Okay. So he's gonna.
Reporting duty.
Okay. That's actually not dreadful. Actually, yeah, keep up. Oh, you kept my minion on board. Lovely jubbly. That is what we're looking for. Right, so I need to do the extra damage. So we'll play the Life Juggler first.
Put this apple on your head.
We're going to be trading all over the place here. But I then bring up you. I'll drop in you. This way I can clear off his board. I shot him, which is quite nice.
Oh, if you're sure.
Oh, she's still alive. Should have, yeah, stupid. Obviously, I should have dropped him beside the knife chuckler. Bad placing, talking, thinking, all the rest not kind of working as well as it should. However, okay, so he's a bit of a meanie. Right. Okay. So that's card draw on the death. So let's. I think this is the play. Bring you out.
Mind if I roll knee?
Ow! Missed him. Oh, tarnation. Hopefully I'll hit him this time. It's a gamble. No, hit him again. Ah, well. You're dead.
Sure.
Still in reasonable condition, not dreadful condition, put it that way. And he can bash out some major power stuff. Now we're on turn 5, I've not done a lot of damage to him. Quite often by this stage I've done fair amount. I do have a play 5 sitting. If he brings out a Consecrate, everything dies. So, you know, hey, this is the problem about playing this kind of deck. I will draw a card if everything dies, but that's my only consolation if he has a Consecrate. Aside from that, I'm kind of reasonably pleased. I've got 9 on the table coming out next time, plus whatever the Dagger Master throws out while I bring out 3 other cards. Or he can just sit there and decide not to do anything.
Pass me that arc
No
light
machine
scanner.
gun. Okay. It might actually be. Wow, I would have actually waited, personally, but anyway. Until you actually used the other thing. Right. An aggressive sergeant. Superb. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Yeah, we'll keep the stealth. Elsewhere. Gonna bring out you. Shoot
hope you
that
like my
gnomish thing
invention.
first. Not gonna get it. You can do it. I'll get card draw, but actually no, I'll make it you. Yes! That's what we're looking for! That's the winning strike. That kills that. Wonderful card draw. And a bit of taunt. Always good. Put you in there, that's 2 damage. Sorted. Oh yes! And they quit. Oh, sorted. This doesn't happen all the time. No quitting. It might seem that way, but it's if you just keep bringing out things, people do get a bit concerned, and that's, you know, turn 5 win. Oh, that was quite sublime. One fight. Let's again. Let's just one more. We'll just do one more, and then I'll call it a day on this. I just love this deck. It's so much fun. You've always got something to play. You always have something to play. Basically, even if it's just one card and you don't get the full advantage of all your mana crystals and stuff. But because everything's so cheap, you be able to put something on the board. It might not save you, it might not do anything to affect the game, but at least you're throwing cards down, which is always a bit of a giggle. Okay, let's just throw him back, hope for a 1. If not, hopefully we're 1. Okay, we might not begin. See what I said, like, I jinxed it entirely on myself. It's like, sometimes you miss turn 1, which is a bit of a shame. But, you know, what can you do? Hunter decks you're on a race with, quite often. Because if they get to their Unleash the Hounds, which most people are running on Hunter decks. No, there's one. There's not one. The thing is, if they get to Unleash the Hounds beforehand, there's a fair chance you're going to die. They're probably running a lot of clearance if they've got a Unleash the Hounds deck, if they're even remotely sensible about it, which will keep your board fairly clear. But if you throw out a reasonable amount of damage and as you go, you can actually take them on a race. I've beaten a few Hunter decks. See, the problem is with this could be a, you know, oh, right. This is probably gonna be a snipe, so we'll bring you out.
What you want?
Snipe, yeah. So I got 2 damage in. There was no point in bringing the Abusive Sergeant out at the time, and there's not any point now either. Because if it ends up being an explosive trap that he's using, then you lose 2 cards for the sake of it and you don't do any damage. So I'll bring... oh, the boar. He's going to go for me. She's all good at this point. bring out a little bit of taunt. A bit of card draw. Let's set that.
Job's done.
Not necessarily ideal at this moment in time, but we're in a fairly reasonable position. We're both on equal health. I've got some things on the board, but definitely not shot. However, this could work to our advantage. Right, put up fairy dragons and directly target. And bring in him.
It's time for a little blood.
There's abusive sergeant. He's no use at the moment. Oh yes, nice on the fairy dragon. The berserker I'm still not entirely sure with, because essentially he is just a 2/3. That's basically what I get for it, because I don't do damage to it. Fairy dragon. That sucks. Ah well. Looks like I might, but that's his second multi-shot gone. So that and explosive trap is, there's your explosive trap probably. Right, we do have a play, but we'll just see what this is first.
Who you want me kill?
Freezing trap, okay. It's always going to be traps. It's always going to be traps. So we bring out the charger.
Sergeant.
He gives him a bit of aggro.
I hope you like my invention.
We'll do that. So, bit of pain, bit of health. So, let's go 4 on the board. Okay, that having a 4 minion is a right pain in the ass when you're building a 2-1 deck, but I'm running high into the mana at the moment, so I can easily afford it. So he can charge, choose which one he wants to fight, doesn't matter which, so it doesn't matter to me. Leper gnomes! Excellent, finally. Right, a bit of hurt. Oh, knife juggler, lovely job, bring out the knife juggler. Not going to get everything out this turn, but we'll bring out the leper gnome. Pain. Yes! Perfect! The doctor takes that. There. Right. Obviously, hitting around turn 8 is roughly the time when Unleash the Hounds could be deadly if you've built it with low level beasts. But I don't know what he's got in his hand. If there's a whole... Ooh, kill command. Okay, that's 2 deaths, that's fine. Berserkers. Okay, we can hurt ourselves and still do it. Oh, lovely, that's what we're looking for. Right, so she's going to get +1. Right. Let's play. And then bring up you, because you'll do 2 damage once you come out, and I'm going to bring up the expensive one.
It's time for a little blood.
So you kill that, 2 damage to him. If he's got the Unleash the Hounds deck, then he's not so much worried about his damage. But he is worried about my board not being clear. And that's not a... Oh, okay, he's got the taunt. Nice, that's a way of stopping me. Okay. See, this is when it's gotten quite late in the... Oh, but there you go. It's gonna be a hard sell. What to do? Where to put him, that's the problem.
So many possibilities.
Put him there. Is that a 3/3 and another 3, so that's death.
Oh, if you're sure.
Sever my wrath. Who you want me kill?
That clears his board.
It's time for a little blood.
Necessarily ideal. However, it does cut down what's coming at me. He's got 3 cards in his hand.
The frost wolves stand ready.
That's a hard sell. Oh, you can't turn that. That's not a problem. Knife juggler is what we want. A little bit of burn of health. That generally freaks people out, which is always fun. Bring out the knife juggler.
Put this apple on your head. Funny.
Whether or not to go into the race, I think that might be the way to go.
Who you want me killed?
So at the moment, he's in real trouble. You get 2 things on the board. Neither of them can be unleashed, but it's time to work with them. So I take this one off.
The frost wolves stand ready.
You got 6 damage. That's 14 damage sitting there. You pretty much got to get rid of the knife juggler because that's just random damage coming at you. But not necessarily. Okay, that trades. So he's got 10 damage available. You're dead. That was a total waste of time by you. You never cleared my deck, which means you're dead. So that goes in.
Coming through.
That goes
Who you
in.
want me
That's a
killed?
well played. Thank you very much. But diggity dog. And we beat a hunter deck. Although he had a very strange slow burn hunters. Anyway, so that's my 2 questing deck, which is I just totally love it. The questing 2s, sorry. The questing 2s deck is just so much fun. That's 3 out of 3. Boom, beating things I shouldn't beat. Even long games, all the rest of it. You've got 30 creatures in your hand which are going to come out. No spells, no nothing. 20 number 2s and 10 mana 1 creatures. It's sublime. And I would imagine very, very frustrating to play against. Especially if you're a mage or something and you're not getting the right card draws. I'm sure some of the quests that some of the battles I've done, have come entirely from people not getting the right card draw, especially some of these. If you don't get the card draw and you're a clean mage, a sweeper mage, you could end up sort of crying into your cereal. But anyway, that's questing 2s, and that's it for this recording. That's just kind of lots of fun. I'll see you next time.